Things you didn't know about forest fires. 3 elements are needed for a forest fire: heat, oxygen and fuel. Second, forest fires are among the deadliest fires. The amount of carbon burning in a fire is reflected in the colour of the smoke. If the smoke is white or grey, the fire in the forest has not yet turned into a crown fire. It continues as a surface fire. If the colour of the smoke turns black, this is a dangerous fire. A lot of carbon has burned, and know that the fire has jumped to the tops of the trees in the forest. Third, if you intervene in a forest fire without equipment, you will most likely experience dizziness, see green around you, and lose your balance. If you have these symptoms, you have been exposed to carbon monoxide poisoning. Loss of life occurs with carbon monoxide poisoning from the burning action. That's why if you don't have equipment like an oxygen mask, fireproof clothing, fireproof gloves and fireproof boots, intervening in a forest fire can cost you your life. Aircraft are not used for extinguishing in forest fires. The task of the aircraft is to slow down a forest fire that is going in a certain direction. In short, it is to buy time for the ground crew to get there. The main extinguishing operation is the responsibility of the ground crews. Wind speed and direction are very important in forest fires. If a young forest or tall herbaceous plants are burning, never go inside the fire and intervene. It will be very difficult to determine the wind direction because the fire will create its own wind from hot to cold during the burning process. And suddenly you will find yourself in the fire. In this case, you will be left alone with both carbon monoxide and fire. You cannot determine the escape route, and this could be the end for you. The fact that the ground is extinguished in forest fires does not mean that the fire is over. Even if there is no smoke coming from anywhere, the burning action can continue underground with the roots. This root fire can reignite an unburned forest 5 or 10 kilometers away. We call this phenomenon reburning. The burning roots underground reignite when they come into contact with oxygen and trigger a new fire. As a precaution, ground crews are on duty near the burning area. 90% of forest fires in our country are caused by human negligence. If you see a forest fire, please contact the authorities.